Hey everyone, this is Shreyas and welcome back to another video. This is a very early hands-on and quick unboxing video with my initial impressions of the Pixel 7 Pro. Now I've actually got it sooner. As far as I know, the embargo will lift a while later. So this is one of the earliest videos you're watching on YouTube probably of an official retail unit and its unboxing and my initial impressions on that. So a sub to the channel would be really great for it and would appreciate if you like the video as well. Not to mention, I have the Pixel 6 Pro as well with me still and will be doing an in-depth comparison with the Pixel 7 Pro. If you want to understand that what are the differences and the improvements that the Pixel 7 Pro brings to the table, stay subscribed to the channel and turn on notifications as well. With that said, this is Shreyas and let's check that out. Alright, so this is the Pixel 7 Pro in all its glory. Thanks to Flipkart for putting this particular seal. But yeah, few things to note on the box, just a message you should read over here. It says it's not compatible with millimeter wave 5G. So in the Indian units, at least that's the case, so be wary of that. So now let's just take off the seal from Flipkart. Wow, okay, here is the Pixel 7 Pro, just keeping it here for reference. Alright, before we move on to the phone, here's what you get in the box. USB C to C cable, nothing great. The usual OTG adapter from Google in every Pixel that you get. Apart from that, paperwork nicely tucked in over here. And where's the SIM ejector tool? And in this itself you get the SIM ejector tool as well. So yeah, that's kind of it for the unboxing. Right, so let's take a look at the phone real quick. Here it is in the color snow and looks really nice. Shiny camera visor over here. So yeah, and let's take off this peel and get this phone started. Alright, pretty smooth. Let's look at the overview of the phone real quick. At the back you have the visor design and the white color. Thankfully this might get fingerprints but won't be as visible. The Google logo is very subdued as you can see. But yeah, here's a closer look at the phone. And yeah, as MKBHD stated, the curves are less. The shiny metal rail over here is also there. And on the top you have such antenna bands. You don't have the plastic cover like last time. Below you have the USB-C port with a microphone and a speaker. On the left hand side you have nothing but the SIM tray, which is almost invisible. And on the right hand side you get the power and the volume buttons. So let's quickly boot it up, and also by that time let's just compare it with my Pixel 6 Pro over here. So first of all, the difference is on the top you don't get that plastic covering which you did, and there is a continuous seam for the camera visor. If you can see it here, there is no plastic bit over here like it used to be. Here it's a constant aluminium frame. Apart from that, looks pretty familiar from the front. Is it a bit smaller? Okay, it's exactly the same size, but no other difference as such. And here we go. Welcome to the Pixel. So let's have a look at the back of both of these phones. You can see over here both are glossy, and yeah, that's about it for the unboxing. Now let me just use it for a few hours and get back to you with my initial impressions. Alright, after recording the unboxing, I've used this particular phone for almost over 6 hours at this point, and I'm making this video right now. So few things, the size is almost exactly the same as the Pixel 6 Pro. Now there is almost no difference over here. I cannot tell you that, if there are subtle changes or not. One thing I can definitely tell is that the curves are way lesser on the Pixel 7 Pro. I know a lot of people will like it, but one drawback to it is that the bezels on the side are a little bit more pronounced than it was on the 6 Pro. On the 6 Pro, it was way less visible than the 7 Pro. And that's something that again is on your personal choices, but that's what it is. Apart from that, the top and the bottom bezel are very slightly minimized, so that's a slight improvement over that. One thing I'm again not a fan of this time as well is the glossy finish at the back. Now I had the 6 Pro in its black color and it got a lot of fingerprints, as I said in my full review as well, which you can check out in the link over here. Not just that, black and the fingerprints on the black color were way more visible, and that is the only reason why I went with a white phone. This is my first white phone because I usually prefer colors like black and blue, which were my previous phone color choices as well till date, because the fingerprints are way less visible. They're almost not visible. Now the metal frame is also of glossy metal. These are catching fingerprints. It is very much visible when you catch the light right. They're not as much as the flat sides of probably the iPhone Pro series, but still it is pretty much visible. Another thing prone to fingerprints again now will be this particular camera visor. This is also, glossy finish overall. I do like the design overall, and yes, what the Pixel 6 Pro had, there was a small stretch of plastic actually blending the metal frame to the back camera glass. This time that isn't there. It is a way more cohesive and a single piece design over here, so it complicates how this was made, I'm sure, but it seamlessly goes into the metal frame. There are no cuts and seams over here. That's something you might like. The other thing which has been introduced is face unlock, but keep in mind this is 2D face unlock. I posted an enrollment picture of that and on my social media, so if you're not following me there, do follow me on my social media handles. You'll get ad hoc updates about how my Pixel experience is going with the 7 Pro and compare it to the 6 Pro as well from time to time. One more thing people were concerned about are the heating issues or the Pixel getting warm. Now fortunately I am in a place where it does not get as warm or hot, but the Pixel 6 Pro did get warm from time to time even on light usage. Now as of now, most of my time with the Pixel 7 Pro I had been using it with something in the background or the other. So the October patch update came in after I took it out of the box, so that was happening in the background while I was using the phone. It got slightly warm, but I can tell you I was running these two side by sides with the same load, and the Pixel 6 Pro got warmer sooner and more than the Pixel 7 Pro, although this had a background task of the update installing. But I'll be using it more extensively outdoors as well and see what it means. Now with Android 13 on the Pixel 7 Pro at least, you are getting an option to bump down the screen resolution to 1080p as well. Before it was fixed at 1440p, you did not have a choice. I believe the feature drop that is due to come out in December will have it for the Pixel 6 Pro as well, but as of now it is there on the Pixel 7 Pro. Another concern a lot of people are asking are about the fingerprint sensors. Right out of the box, I think I registered one of my fingerprints only once, not even doing it twice or anything to increase the accuracy. It's unlocking very quick. So my Pixel 7 Pro is unlocking really quick. I have no issues with that personally. Another thing is that you get 2D face unlock as well. So it's already unlocked with my face and I can just swipe up. You also can skip the lock screen if you want to while doing the face unlock. So that's something you can keep in mind. Another thing is that since it is 2D face unlock, you have to have ample light for it to understand your face from the front camera. Apart from that, what do I say? It seems very familiar. There were two things which I'm disappointed about which were not upgraded from the Pixel 6 Pro. One is its charging speed. It still caps out at 30 watts. Although last time I saw a maximum of 25 watts on my Pixel 6 Pro, yet to see what is the highest wattage that reaches on the Pixel 7 Pro. I really wish that it was going to be matte finish. Few more additions which came in which I am really excited about and will be posting a lot of samples on my Instagram and Twitter. So again, make sure to follow me on those social media channels so that you're looking at the camera samples as and when I click them. The introduction of a better ultra wide, and trust me, this is way wider than the 6 Pro. I had a complaint against the 6 Pro, two things primarily about the ultra wide camera. One is that the resolution felt a bit less and Google is just trying to pull it up with software magic as usual, but you got a little bit of lesser details, some noises in the shadows and some details getting botched as well. This time I'm not sure about the sensor being changed or not. I will cover that in my full review, but the field of view is way higher and this is something that I missed from my OnePlus 9 Pro, which was my daily driver before, and I also used the OnePlus 10 Pro, which had a 150-degree field of view ultra wide. I'm glad that the ultra wide has a wider field of view. Not just that, it also gets the addition of macro mode. As I said, I will be posting the samples online from time to time, so keep following me on all the channels. Another design thing which I really hated about the Pixel 6 Pro was this particular plastic patch on the top, which is thankfully not there on the Pixel 7 Pro anyway. It is completely metal in terms of the frame. There is no plastic patch, nothing like that. Last point. So this is a case from Spigen for my Pixel 6 Pro. So I was just for the fun of it trying out the Spigen case on my Pixel 7 Pro, and it actually fits perfectly. No problems at all. But what I noticed is the button alignment is very different. So the cutouts of the button on the case versus the cutouts of the buttons actually on the phone are different. So this was a kind of a subtle but not a great move by Google. They could have actually kept the button placement equal. I'm not sure what the internals have changed. Pixel 6 Pro users who by chance upgraded to the Pixel 7 Pro could have used their older case accessories with their Pixel 7 Pro. Thankfully, because it is officially finally available in my region, I will not be using a case on my phone after a long 10 months, which I had to use due to my paranoia with the Pixel 6 Pro, as I have zero service in my country around it, officially at least. I hope I answered few of the initial questions. A lot of things do remain to be seen. The camera experience, the overall performance, and also how the Tensor G2 is reacting to your workloads as well. Apart from that, what is added on the Pixel 7 Pro as exclusive features like photo unblur, cinematic mode, etc, etc. I'll be covering all of those in detail on the channel. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel and turn on that notification bell. Apart from that, a very in-depth comparison between the Pixel 7 Pro and the Pixel 6 Pro, between the Pixel 7 Pro and the Pixel 6 Pro will be coming on the channel as well. So stay tuned for that, and again, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on. So that's been it for this particular video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.